In this video, I want to show you how to replace your fuel filler neck, so let's get started. Let's disconnect the hoses off of the filler neck. To do that, you can use an 8mm socket, long extension, sneak up in here and just unscrew these clamps. Looks like this clamp is in poor condition and it's kind of rusted, so even though it does work, I'm most likely going to replace it. There we go. I'm also going to replace that one. Now we can pull these hoses off. Now I'm going to use a pry bar and gently push these hoses off. There's one. I'm just trying to break this one free for now. Kind of broken free, it can stay on for now. We'll open up the fuel filler door and take the cap off. Now we have 3 7mm screws that we have to remove. Okay, as you can see, this moves around. Now back under here, you can see that there's another clamp, this one right here, and we have to remove it because it holds the filler neck to the body. Right there's a tab sticking out, and the clamp basically clamps that. So I'm going to grab my 8mm socket and just loosen up this clamp. Inspect it at the same time. This one's in good condition, so there's no need to replace it. And I'm actually going to take it all the way off. Well, not the screw part of the clamp, but once I loosen it enough, I want to slide it completely off of this tab so I can lower the filler neck over here. I'll show you what I mean in a second. You have to push the hose off, which we started doing earlier, but gotta finish it off. There we go. And once you get that off, you can simply remove the filler neck, down and out, and there it is. Now get your new filler neck. Try to not get any debris in the end of it. I'm going to hold my hand over it to kind of cap it. Sneak it into here, past the fender liner. Aim it up, slide it all the way up. And before I connect it to any hoses, I want to make sure that it fits up top here. So I'm going to try to slide it into position here. I'll have to get the two hoses situated in a second. I'm going to have to push this large hose behind or back towards the fuel tank, away from the filler neck just for a second, so I can put the filler neck where it belongs, because it needs to go further in that way, but it won't because of the hose. Try to slide the hose over the end of the filler neck. Okay, there we go. All right, so that one's started. I'm gonna start the small hose also. Make sure it gets pressed on all the way, just like that. Try and hold it centered so that it doesn't look weird once it's tightened up. Perfect, so this is tight. We can cap this off now. Go back underneath and secure it. Make this clamp nice and snug. Now let's secure the two hoses. I'm going to start with this larger one, put the hose clamp. First, just double check that it's in all the way. Go ahead and pull on it, press it onto the filler neck, and this is good. So, like I mentioned, I have a new clamp. Try to position it in a way in which where it tightens, you can still access the adjustment, and also make sure that it's in between where the hose ends and where the filler neck ends. You don't want it close to either ends, otherwise it can risk popping off. Okay, a couple more cranks and that should be good. There we go. Grab this clamp, and let's tighten this hose up as well. Nice and snug. Perfect.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.